So there are small incremental rises, so each one in itself is not that significant, but when you add them all up, it is quite a significant impact, especially with property prices having been relatively high in recent years. So the commitment people have taken on has been greater than perhaps historically. Generally, people are being impacted, of course, but it's affecting a little bit of their lifestyle, but most people are finding mortgages still affordable. That's what we are experiencing when we meet people. It's just challenging their disposable income. In terms of people buying properties, yes, we have seen a slowdown in the market in the last year or so. No doubt interest rate rises has had an impact. I think also there's been a lot of activity in Gibraltar in the property market previous to the last year. So there's going to be a natural slowdown. But I think people are waiting to see what happens with interest rates. And there's not a lot of properties that are out in the market for sale at the moment either.
So why is this happening? Why are we seeing these rises?
Well, basically the Bank of England is trying to control inflation. We're all seeing it when we go to supermarkets or we go to different places, the cost goes up. And by raising interest rates, what the Bank of England's trying to do is take money out of the economy and slow it down. The economy is not in the best of situations in the UK, so high interest rates is not helpful. So it's a very fine balancing act that the Bank of England have to follow.
In Gibraltar, I believe that the mortgage rates on offer at various banks tend to be higher than the ones in the UK. What are the reasons behind that?
I think in general the issue with the Gibraltar market isn't so much that there's a higher risk, because I think Gibraltar has a very good credit history when it comes to mortgages. But I think the big difference is that in the UK market, banks there are servicing tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of clients. So the cost of providing these services can be spread out amongst a greater number of clients. Of course, Gibraltar being a smaller market, you have to offer the same service but for less people, and therefore the cost of providing that can be higher.